Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden 22 using that PS5, of course. And we are here, man. We are getting ready to have a home game, our last game before we do go into this bye week. We are taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. They are 1-6 on the season, so they have been down bad. But we can't take any of these teams for granted, man. You know, we had a close one last week. We almost blew it, to be honest. And, you know, hey, we found a way to get it done. We got the win, but we want to continue to get better every single week. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get started with setting the game plan. And Colin Kaepernick is on the squad. I guess he did end up being signed by the Eagles. Guess they weren't really feeling like Jalen Hurts, although Jalen Hurts is a solid player, you know, for sure, you know, no questions asked. Just kind of looking around to see, you know, what would be best for us. And honestly, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do contain QB scramble, because Colin Kaepernick is a little bit more of a running quarterback. I would presume, you know, he hasn't played in real life in a little while. But I think that's what I'm going to do for the game plan there. And then on the offensive side of the ball, we did a really nice job going ahead and going about making sure that we, you know, did what we need to do in order to, you know, win the game. As for the offensive game plan, I'm thinking I might want to go with either running the ball outside, or do I want to do something else? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rock with our let's go ahead and rock with our running game. The running game is a staple of our offense. That shouldn't be a surprise to, like, you know, anybody here whatsoever. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see what the overalls are looking like, and then we'll get it going. All right, man. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this game against the Philadelphia Eagles underway. Let's go get it, man, and let's go see if we can get ourselves 500 before this bye week. Let's go, baby. All right, so we did end up winning the coin toss, and we chose to kick it off to the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see what this offense has in store for us. And right from the get-go, we see what made Colin Kaepernick so good in that Super Bowl run to the 49ers. The mobility, able to get to the outside, picking up a good chunk of yards as well. And Colin Kaepernick's going to be a problem, at least on the ground. But let's see what he's done with improving his arm. And that's a good start for him. A 9-yard gain over to Devonta Smith, the 6th-round pick, or the 6th overall pick. And he had a good game last week, too. 8 catches for 120 yards. Colin Kaepernick certainly loves that guy. As he got another 1st and 10. Going to go downfield as well. Trying to target Devonta Smith. But at least we were able to go ahead and break that one up. So now, 2nd and 10. Colin Kaepernick off of the play action. And look who it is. Do you think he likes this kid? Another catch for Devonta Smith. Already his 3rd target of this game. His 2nd catch. Now they're deep in Detroit territory as Kaepernick will drop back, throw over the middle, and does not get to Devonta Smith. Oh no, he finds Jeff Rieger for a 1st down. And then, not to mention, we talk a lot about this passing game and what Colin Kaepernick can do, but there's also a pretty good running back in Miles Sanders. He picks up a gain of 6, and I don't know, maybe it's the defense that's just not having a good time. I don't know exactly what's going on, why the Eagles are where they're at, because right now, they're giving us the business as Devonta Smith finds the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And Philadelphia is going to take an early 7-0 lead here on this opening drive. So we certainly got our work cut out for us here. Let's see how our offense can respond. Jared Goff takes the field, will drop back the pass, throw it out to Tyrone Williams over on the left-hand side. Nice little gain, and we check out the stats for Tyrone Williams thus far. You know, he's been having a pretty good year so far. You know, for the fact that he is our #1 wide receiver, he's been doing some good work for us overall. And Quinn Chavez has started to emerge as well. He picks up the first down on the jet sweep. As we got a 2nd and long coming up here. We try to throw over the middle. Trying to get it to Tyrone Williams, but it's an inaccurate throw. Still could have been caught. We had our tight end in the vicinity, but 3rd and long is not where we want to be. Trying to hit him with a play action, and we find Quentin Chavez down the sideline. Huge first down for us, and that helps move the chains for us for the time being. As we got 2nd and 7 now coming up here. Goff going to drop back the pass. He's got a clean pocket to work with. Trying to find somebody to get open. And we had 2 guys there, but just could not bring it in, though. And now we have a 2nd 3rd and long that we got to deal with. This time going with the 4 verticals. Goff dropping back. He's looking around. He's got a clean pocket to work with. Looking for Chavez, but it's dropped. Chavez drops the pass, and that means that we do have to go ahead and punt this football away. But at least we do end up pinning them deep for the time being. They will have several yards that they need to pick up just before they can start thinking about getting some more points on the board. As Miles Sanders takes it up the middle of the field and gashes up for a big gain. And so thanks to that first down, the Eagles will get out of the shadow of their own goal line. Is now 1st and 10 again. Kaepernick dropping back, throwing the left-hand side, and it looks like it's going to be completed. Another catch for Devonta Smith. This guy is electric. As we drop back once again, throws to the right-hand side, looks for a different receiver this time around. We force Kaepernick to at least throw it in a different direction, but it's still a good gain. But let's see if we can get him off the field, though. 3rd and 2 here. It's a run for Miles Sanders, and easily picking up the first down. The run defense needs to step up. I know we've been really trying to focus in on that passing game because that's what has really gashed us early, but they can run the football too, at least on us. Don't know how they've been doing for the rest of the season as they get a screen pass over to Miles Sanders. Doesn't pick up the first down, but it will be very close. We'll see if they end up going for it. But in the meantime, though, that is going to end the first quarter. Philadelphia's been looking good early. Let's see if that defensive stop can get us the momentum that we need. So here we go. 2nd quarter about to start, and they're actually going to attempt this field goal. 55 yards, but it is no good. It was short. It was off to the left. I'm actually really surprised that they went for it, even though Jake Elliott is a pretty solid kicker. But we get great field position to work with here. Let's see if we take advantage. 1st and 10. Goff moving Chavez into the motion. It's not a jet sweep, though. It's Deandre Swift who gets out in the open and is going to end up picking up his first down. Only the 2nd carry of the day for him. Let's see if we can get him more involved in this offense here. He's been electric too this season. As we hand off to Deandre Swift again, he takes it up the gut and almost picks himself another first down here. He's got 2nd and short now coming up. Nothing like a little play action here. We got TJ Hockenson over the middle. He gets chopped down like a Christmas tree, but that does end up getting in the red zone for us here. So we're moving this ball downfield after we forced a missed field goal. As we'll hand off now to Deandre Swift, who takes it up the gut again, and another big hole here. Trying to take advantage, almost a first down. Is now 2nd and inches, going to Tyrone Williams this time in order to give Deandre Swift a little bit of a breather. And that's going to be 1st and goal as well. Almost in the end zone. Goff looking to the left-hand side. It's broken up and incomplete. But we'll try again here. Here we go. 2nd and goal now. Deandre Swift in the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And the Detroit Lions going to end up getting in the end zone. And that will tie this ball game right back up. So now it's all tied up at 7 apiece here as Kaepernick, he's going to hand it off to Miles Sanders, and it's another good run for him. Both teams really doing a very nice job of running this football here. As we got another 1st and 10 coming up here. We'll see if they run the football again. No, it's a quick pass play over the right-hand side. It's nearly intercepted. Jamie Collins had his hands on the football, but just could not corral it in there. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 here. At least nice to feel good about forcing an incompletion, but how about 2 incompletions in a row? Force them to a 3rd and long. Just got to make sure we play some good defense right here as Kaepernick dropping back. He's looking around, going to try to chuck it downfield. He's got a man, and Devonta Smith burns us. Huge touchdown for the Eagles as we give up a huge score on a 3rd and long. So now 14-7, and what's worse is that we actually went ahead and went 3 and out on our next possession, man. So now the Eagles, they're on a mission, man. They're really trying to pull away here, take all of the momentum here in the 2nd quarter. As Kaepernick does find Dallas Goedert wide butt naked open. And it's another 1st down here once again. And stop me if I said this before, but they are in our territory once again. Is now 3rd and 5 coming up here. Kaepernick dropping back, looking around, but facing some pressure though. Let's go. Jeff Okura coming in there and making the sack. And that's how we end up getting these guys off the field here. So we got 2:30 left to play here in this 1st half. Trying to take care of business as that's a nice catch for Brashad Perriman. He picks up the 1st down for us. Gets us out of bounds too. So it stops the clock for us just a little bit while they move the chains. But that doesn't mean we don't have to avoid the running game as well, as it does end up leading to a 2-minute warning. We're only down by 7. Can Jared Goff lead a drive that could tie this ball game up? Goff dropping back, throwing over the middle, finds TJ Hockenson. It's not a big throw by any means, but it does get us in a little bit more of a manageable situation. As we got 3rd and 7 now coming up here. Goff facing the pressure from the blitz, looking around. Going to try to run for the 1st down, and he's going to be just short. And we will send our kicker out, Matthew Walker. And this is a big field goal for him. 52 yards, but no problem for him, though. The field goal attempt is good, and we will cut it down to just a 4-point game. But luck turns out to be on our side, though, as he forced a 3 and out on the Eagles. So, down by 4, we got a chance to go ahead and take the lead here before we go into the locker room. Let's see if we can get it done here. 1st and 10. Goff dropping back, facing some pressure, and he fumbles the football. Are you serious, bro? This might be returned for a touchdown. Okay, we got the tackle at least, but man, you want to talk about a crucial error. Giving up a fumble inside our own red zone. Now our defense is up against the wall. Let's see if they can make a stand. Kaepernick dropping back, looking around, going to left-hand side, and it's caught by Devonta Smith. Somehow did not get into the end zone because Madden, but hey, we'll take that. We need all the help that we can get, right? But 3rd and short coming up here, man, as Kaepernick looking to drop back, and he's going to get it in the end zone. Finds Dallas Goedert. And the fumble that Jared Goff coughs up is going to result in a touchdown. So you want to talk about a 14-point swing. That's the one right there. And we will be going to the locker room down 21-10 going into halftime. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a little look around the league just to see what else is going on around the NFL. The 49ers are playing the Chicago Bears right now, and the Bears are giving the 49ers everything they can handle right now, led by Justin Fields, 9 for 1,100 yards and a tub. Meanwhile, in New York, the Cincinnati Bengals are giving the Jets the business. Joe Burrow has not thrown a single incompletion yet. He has 161 yards and a tub. And then finally, to round out this halftime report, we just seen the final. Aaron Rodgers narrowly defeating Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals, who fall to 2-6. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this second half here officially underway. We got a 2nd and 8 here, trying to pick up some, pick up that deficit back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're down by 2 scores. Let's just get a score on the board. Doesn't necessarily have to be a touchdown, although I would definitely prefer that. But we do need to come away from this drive, making it a 1-possession game. So let's see if we can get this job done here. 3rd and inches coming up here. We're actually going to pass it as we're looking around, looking for somebody to get open. Gonna trust Quinton Chavez downfield. He overthrows him. But you know what, though? Scared money don't make money, though. We're going to try to run it up the throat. And Deandre Swift just barely picks up that first down for us here, man. So now we get a new set of downs to work with for the time being. Let's see if we can take advantage of that as we're looking around once again. Looking for TJ Hawkinson. He's able to pick up the first down and quite a bit more, as that is going to go for a nice gain for us. So now just outside of the red zone right now. Goff dropping back, gonna hand it off to Deandre Swift, who ends up picking up the first down here. Another nice gain for us. Tyrone Williams with the carry. Is now another 1st and 10 coming up here. We run the football once more as Deandre Swift able to fall forward as well. You certainly love to see that. Is now a 2nd and short situation. Going to try to get the slip screen going, and we actually get it to work, and we managed to pick up the first down. Okay, inside the 5-yard line too. Let's see if we can punch it in with our running back Swift with the carry, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And the Detroit Lions are right back into this game. It is officially just a 1-possession ball game. But look at this. We're going to go for 2 here. Let's see if we can pick it up as Jared Goff's going to drop back the pass, facing pressure. And Tyrone Williams picks up the 2-point conversion as well. And it's just a field goal difference. What a methodical drive that ends up in not just in a touchdown, but a 2-point conversion. It's now just a 3-point game. So we did keep their defense off, actually their offense off the field for quite some time. Let's see if that, makes them a little bit colder here as momentum's starting to shift our way, thankfully. And this is a big play for us. 3rd and 8. Let's get him off the field. Kaepernick dropping back, looking around, throwing over the middle, and finds Dallas Goedert for the first down. And the tight end keeps the drive alive as he's able to go ahead and move the sticks. So now, 1st and 10 once again. Kaepernick dropping back, looking around, facing some pressure. And Okura gets in there. 2nd sack of the day, baby. And that makes it 2nd and 19. Let's see if we can pin our ears back and try to make something shake here. Or Dallas Goedert, off of a short throw, by the way, picks up another first down. That's a huge miscalculation by us. So now, 1st and 10 again. Kaepernick trying to go deep downfield. Has a man. And it was intercepted by Okura. But that being said, he did not get 2 feet in bounds. So the Eagles have possession for now. As now, 3rd and 8. Kaepernick looking to run. And Dunbar decides to peel off to try to help with the quarterback contain. But you all keep forgetting, Kaepernick had a cannon of an arm. He still has it even after all these years not playing in the NFL. And now it's a 28-18 ball game here as Goff will drop back. Trying to make something shake here once again. Trying to throw a dot over the right-hand side. And that's a nice throw over to Tyrone Williams in order to get the first down. It's now 3rd and long coming up here once again. Can we move the sticks once more as Goff drops back? It's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Gets it to TJ Hawkinson. and that will end up being a first down. But that's also going to be the end of the third quarter. So we still got ourselves a pretty nice game going on right now. But let's see if we can make a comeback. We scored a touchdown. They scored a touchdown. We need some points. As Goff throws downfield, looks for TJ Hockenson, but cannot corral the catch, unfortunately. The passing defense, which usually isn't very good for the Eagles, by the way, has been doing some good work. So now, 2nd and 10 coming up. Goff dropping back to pass. He's looking around, trying to find somebody to get open, and just tries to throw it somewhere just to get out of that sack. It's 3rd and 10 for us. We try to throw over the middle as well, but that's going to be incomplete. And don't want to panic just yet. We do end up going ahead and just going to punt the football away. You know, nothing too crazy. So now our defense needs to come through and make a play for us once again as they go for Devonta Smith once more. Thankfully, that's incompleted. So now, 2nd and 10 coming up. Colin looking around. This time, getting sacked. And it's Trey Flowers coming in there and making a play. So now, 3rd and 17. We need to get him off the field. Straight up and down as Kaepernick drops back. Looking around. Throws it short to Miles Sanders. And nobody is there. We were in man-to-man. Somehow he headed up all by himself, though. And what a tragedy. Our 2nd, 3rd and long, feels like in the second half alone, that we have allowed them to pick up this first down. And that was huge for us. We needed to get off the field there. And now, this offense giving us the business as they're looking to solidify themselves in this ball game, looking for an early dagger as Kaepernick throws over the middle, looking for Dallas Goedert, but that one's a little bit more off target. So now, 2nd and 10 coming up here. They try to pass the football again. This time, gonna be another sack. Let's go. This time, Darrell Hand ends up getting in there. So 3rd and 16. We have not been doing a very good job with the 3rd down conversions. Let's see if we can get it done this time around. And John Collins comes up, makes the tackle for us. There will not be another 3rd down conversion on this drive. And the ball does come back into our hands, but 6:50 left to play. We're still down by 2 possessions, so we got to score here. Throw over the middle to Deandre Swift. That does at least end up being a first down for us. We got to put it on the arm of Jared Goff. As we'll go ahead and try to fool him with the RPO. Probably should have just handed it off there, but that is going to be 2nd and 10 as Goff looks around again, trying to spy some time, trying to throw over the middle, but it's nearly intercepted. And now make it 3rd and long. Goff under center, gonna drop back, needs a play downfield, gets it to Quinton Chavez, and picks up a first down for us. So the drive continues for now, but we got to move down this field quickly. Goff looking for the tight end, Charlie Temepu, and he makes the play as well. So another first down for us. We go into our no huddle quickly here. 1st and 10. Goff looking around, gonna throw it short over the middle to Tyrone Williams, but he cannot pull it in there. That will at least stop the clock a little bit. Is now 2nd and 10. Goff dropping back, looking to throw to the left-hand side, but it's intercepted. It's picked off. And I can't even be that mad at it, to be honest. That was a wonderful play on the football. I mean, look at this. Just a diving catch. We had Brashard Perriman on the outside. It was just great tracking. We didn't see that linebacker either. And now the hopes and dreams of anything, any chance of us winning this game now lies on our defense. But I'm sure those Eagles are going to be planning to go ahead and try to run out some of this clock here, trying to get in their 4-minute offense. But they're still going to pass with Colin Kaepernick, and that's an incompletion. So it helps us out a little bit there. As now, 2nd and 10. Kaepernick choosing to throw again, but this time it will at least be completed. As Goff just beside himself right now. Can't believe he threw that interception. And now we're going to run this football a little bit. Miles Sanders getting the carry, and he'll pick up some decent yards up the gut. They've struggled with moving the football on the ground. They're 29th in the NFL. And it's not even that they've killed us with the ground game. Colin Kaepernick's just having a great time right now with throwing the football. And it's probably going to continue here as well as Kaepernick. No, wait, he's going to actually run with it and ends up sliding down. A wise call for him as that takes us into the 2-minute warning. But the Eagles are on the move once again, 28-18 here. It's a fake jet sweep. Miles Sanders actually getting the carry, and it's another gushing play for us once again, as we will have to go ahead and call a timeout. Is now 1st and 10 once again, 28-18, as Kaepernick hands it off to Miles Sanders, takes it upfield and nearly picks up the first down here in the process. That is going to result in another timeout that we're trying to take. Trying to keep this at least two possessions. As now Kaepernick, he's going to run it in the end zone, and it's going to be another touchdown. We have just struggled on the defensive side of the football. You know, Kaepernick has just absolutely crushed us, and you hate to see it because this dude has been out of the NFL for quite some time, right? You know, he's been killing us despite that, and now we're down by quite a bit. We're down by 17. Probably am not going to win this game at some point, but I'm just trying to play with a little bit of pride here, see if we can get something to go here. But Goff ends up getting sacked once again. Devonta Smith comes up there and makes the play. So now 2nd and 21 coming up here. Goff dropping back, looking to make a big play downfield, looking to scramble, tries to throw it deep, looking for Bashard Perriman, and it's incomplete. Cannot reel it in. As now 3rd and 21 coming up. Goff dropping back, is looking around, trying to make a play. He has a man downfield, make the catch for us. Well, I'm glad the catch was made out of bounds because that would have been another interception. But now there's much left for us. 4th and 21. Just got to yeet it downfield deep. And Tyrone Williams, another dropped pass. We weren't going to pick up the first down anyways, and that's how this game's going to end, man. We end up losing by a final score of 35-17. It was not a good performance for our football team all around for any of our units. And it gives us some things to think about before we go ahead and get into this bye week. So this ended up being a really tough loss for us here, man, as we were in a position to make it a close game, but or at least it was a close game. But, you know, Philadelphia, gotta give credit to them Eagles. They were able to pull away when it mattered the most, and looks like we will not be going 500, you know, here as we go ahead and get ready to go into the bye week. Now, checking out the stats for our guys, and, you know, this is why I don't really try not to pass the ball too much. You know, our offense is just not built around passing the ball much, and Jared Goff struggled as a result of it. 16 for 33, 214 yards, no touchdowns, and did end up throwing an interception, which ended up being the difference of the game because we are only down by 1 possession at the time. But, yeah, you know, that interception definitely cost us. Even in the running game wasn't that great either, although we did end up getting a couple touchdowns. Deandre Swift wasn't bad, 20 carries, 87 yards, and a tub. Jamal Williams, in a few carries that he got, only had 8 yards, but did also manage to find a way to get up into the end zone as well. And then for our receivers, you know, none of our receivers really stood out. We had a lot of okay games, I guess. TJ Hawkinson, 4 catches for 50 yards. Quintez Chavez, 4 catches for 58 yards. Tyrone Williams, we tried to target him. Just really couldn't get much going in the passing game at the end of the day. But, I mean, a lot of different people did end up catching the football. But, I mean, we also had a ton of drops as well. That really did not help us whatsoever. As for the defensive side of football, Jamie Collins, was a bright spot for us. He led the team in solo tackles today, ended up with 5 solo tackles, with Tracy Walker not too far behind, the 4th-year pro, ended up with 4 solo tackles. We did get to this quarterback quite a bit today, which is I find really encouraging. Julian Okora did ended up with multiple sacks. He ended up with 2 sacks with Trey Flowers. Also ended up getting a sack. And then also, we would have, we had like a half sack thing. Aleem McNeil and Deshaun Hand also combined for a sack. We did not force any turnovers today, and that didn't certainly help, but this one is more so on the offense than it is on the defensive side of football, at least in my opinion, but y'all can let me know about that in the comments, of course. Now, one thing that we did get, though, at the end of the game, we did end up actually with a couple of player upgrades to more notable guys. TJ Hawkinson and Trey Flowers each both got, an upgrade to work with. For TJ Hawkinson, going to go ahead and work the vertical threat, and that will get him up to an 86 overall. That plus 3 in the catch and traffic will be really nice. He does have that star developmental trait. It's not a superstar thing. He doesn't even have an X factor yet, but TJ Hawkinson, looking like a promising player for sure. Still, needs a little bit of work. Trey Flowers, though, also ends up getting a development point. A little bit older. He's considered in his prime right now at 28 years old, but we'll improve the power rush so we can get him back up to an 81 overall, 82 for, I guess, power rushers, plus 2 power mode, plus 1 tackle. So next episode, what I think I am going to go ahead and do is I am going to use this as an opportunity to look around the NFL, check out the stats for our guys, at least throughout the course of the whole season so far, as well as where we stack in the NFL standings outside of, the little NFC North portion that you can see on screen. But, I'll leave that for next episode. If you are enjoying the series, though, I encourage you to smash that like button. And if you are brand new and you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button, man. It's free. It helps a brother out, and you can always unsubscribe if you're not feeling me at any time. So, with that being said, I hope you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.